everyone, Muriel here this evening with a card share. I wanted to make a Easter card for a special person, and I am using the last bit of paper from the Echo Park Celebrate Easter collection that I bought at Tuesday morning. I recently showed this to you that I had made a bunch of Easter cards, so I really do have a few scraps left, and I think I don't want to play with them anymore. But I did get a Easter card out, and I'm going to show it to you. It's a 5.5 by 5.5 inch card on some heavy white cardstock, and I used the remaining scraps of the paper. There were two 4x6 cut aparts, and I cut it out and just made this the focal point. And I have it right here. It was right here. So I just basically cut it out the center, mounted it on some foam paper that I got at Michael's, so it's a little dimensional. And I did some double layering. I did some pink cardstock with the word pattern paper, and then under there is some more pink cardstock with some of the green polka dot pattern paper. And then I mounted this Easter Fun with Family and Friends die cut that I created on top. And then I'm using these flowers that I got from my stash. They are from Recollections. They are from 2013, you guys. They are pretty old, but the colors just really work well with the paper collection. It has those soft greens and teal. So I use 5 of those flowers. I also did a banner. You can see it's on some blue paper that goes all the way down here. I cut it out using the stitched fishtail flag dies from Dynamics. Let me show that to you. So it looks like this. And I used one of those, cut it out down the center. Again, I'm just trying to use the bigger pieces of paper. And then I used some of my leaf dies and cut out these leaves in white. And some of this teal string at the bottom, I just made a bow. The flowers already had the pearls on them, but I did use some pearls here from Want to Scrap. I just put 3 of them there. So that's the front of the card. And then on the inside, I finished it again with paper. Now this image here was also a 4x6 card that I cut down to size. And I used one of the border strips to go across. And I'll show you what I did with the other half of this card. So that's the card, and I'm going to be sending it to, excuse me with the glue strands, I'm going to be sending this to a dear friend of mine for Easter. And then I did make an envelope, and this paper again is from the Hello paper 12 by 12 pad that I have been using to make the envelopes for all of my Easter card. And I'm just using a vellum sticker from the sticker book by Maggie Holmes. Okay, so that will conclude the card. And again, these were the flowers by Recollections from 2013. And then I had, again, the few scraps left. So I used some of these die cuts from the Spring collection by Echo Park. And then all my Easter ones are gone. Totally gone. So I use a few that were size correct, small enough to make some tags with some more of the leftover paper. And I also use some of these dimensional stickers from Jen Hatfield, from her I believe this is at all the way. I think that's what, along the way, excuse me, along the way collection. So I used 2 of them. These are really, really pretty. So here's the first one. I just, again, cut the paper down, and I use this punch here to make the tag. This is the punch by Paper Studio. You can make 3 different size tags, 1.5, 2.5, and a 2-inch. You just make sure your paper is one of those widths, shove it in, press it down, and it makes the top of the tag. I used a blue eyelet And I just use a die cut from the ephemera pack, a little small little flower from the ephemera pack, and then this is the dimensional sticker. And you can see it really is dimensional from Jen Hatfield collection. And I just need to put some string on it, but I haven't figured out which one I want to use yet. Here is another one. This says Hello Sunshine. Has this really pretty flowery white flowers, green leaves, and yellow background. And then this is a really sweet bicycle with flowers that says Hooray. And then this one here says Thank You. And I just cut off a piece of the border strip of the Easter eggs and used a green eyelet for the tag. And it just says it's going to be a thank you tag. And then the last one is definitely Easter. Now this is the card, part of the card that was cut off. So it looked like that. And I didn't want that full card in there, so I cut it off and just put Beautiful Spring. You see the chicks, and then 2 flowers with a white eyelet. So those are the few Easter tags that I created, and the last card, hopefully, that I will make. And I hope my friend really likes it. I give her cards every year, and she does appreciate it. So that's all I have for you guys tonight. I hope you are doing well. Tomorrow is Wednesday, hump day, so that's good. And I hope to be starting another paper pack kit with some other spring projects for you. So until my next video, we'll talk again soon. Bye now.